You know, people think that they have a friend, but you got no friend. If you don't believe me, if you got something new, something new, say if you got a three-piece suite and your friend comes into your house, they would sit down on it, they would talk to you, and they would say, "Oh, this and this and this and that." Yeah, and they will look around your house like this, eyeing it all up, knowing that you've got a new sofa, but they're not saying anything. And then afterwards, in the next hour or half an hour, they say, "Ooh, I like your sofa." Okay, you've been sitting down on it for fucking 8 minutes, and you just notice it. You know who your friends are. You go out and you buy yourself a new car and see if they comment on your car. You go out and you buy something. You buy a new fridge. Your family's the worst. They don't say nothing. They just look and think, I ain't saying anything. It's because they're jealous. I think the only thing that we have is our own families, not the outer families, our inner families, because I just think life is too short to get too much grudgeful for people. You know what I'm talking about though, because it's probably happened to you too. You buy something new and no one don't say anything because they don't like it. It's exactly the same as if you won a lottery. They want to know you then because you got bare money. But some people don't want to say anything to no one because they got more money than you. Oh, okay. We're not talking about money and talking about grudge, I think. What we're going to talk about is, listen now, listen. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Just send me your emails. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. I reckon, okay, the doctors and the people in the army, nurses, teachers, they should earn bare money, okay? Because if somebody can take your heart out of you and put it into another person, and take your brain out and put it in a jar and then put it back, or cut your skull out and take it out and put it back in. But don't you think they should be earning more than football players? Seriously? Now footballers, what do? Kick a ball around. They don't even kick it straight. They kick it up there, up in the air all the time, like they're playing bloody rugby. They've been training and training and training, and what do? They kick the ball up. Yeah? Now, which one should earn the most money? Doctors or footballers? And you know what? To put it on the top of the nail, army people, our personal army people are actually getting shot, getting killed, getting their leg blown off, getting their arm blown off. And what do they get? Thank you very much. Here, there's a star. Stick that up your ass. No, man, that's all wrong. They should be earning bare money because they're fighting for us. We're sitting down on our asses and they're fighting for us. Yeah? I just ask one thing. Even everybody out there should say exactly the same thing as me. Why don't they come home for Christmas? one day. Okay? It takes one shot and the families don't see them no more. What the hell is one day is going to matter if they come back home? Hey? This is crazy bloody world we're living in. I just don't hack it. I mean, nurses, you know how it is when somebody weeds the bed and absolutely poos the bed, yeah? You know how it smells. It makes some people want to go, ugh. Okay? The nurses, they go in there, they're cleaning it all up, and they're getting your bed sheets in there, and they're looking after you. They're working 24 hours a day, some of them. And for what? For peanuts. Peanuts, man. So the world has got to change around that sort of area. I mean, footballers, come on. What do? Come on. Kick a ball around. Okay? They kick a ball around for 50 grand a day. Even more than that, okay? $500,000. I mean, a football player, it went for like £15 million. A footballer, £50 million. You can't replace a soldier leg for £15 million. Eh? It's all wrong. The people in Social Security, I'm working and they're in the fucking bed sleeping. That's wrong. The teachers work so hard that other students, they swear at the teachers and does everything. That's all wrong. It's all wrong. I mean, when I was at school, I had to respect my teachers, okay? But now, it's the other way around. You can't touch the kids, or they'll say you've done this, you've done that, and the teachers get in trouble. You can't win. What are you supposed to do? So somebody tell me what you're supposed to do. It's all wrong anyway. But do you believe in UFOs? Yes or no? Well, I do. I believe in UFOs because anything to do with science, I love. Anything to do with science is good, you know. Science, man. My wish is spaceship just come down, hover down on me and says to me, Robin, would you like me to take you up to Mars? I would say, would I live forever? And he said, maybe, maybe not. But I said, you take me up there, I want to live forever. Okay, you will live forever. I will get all my family, well, some of my family, not all of them, and I go on, don't know where, and I'll be the leader. I'll be the only black leader in the universe. Oh God, that's funny. Only black universe king up there. It would be like Nano. You remember the old stuff? Nano. Morgan, is it Morgan and Mindy? Yeah, that's good, man. They chuck away all the old films, man. What was it? I Lost in Space. It's puffin stuff. What you do when things get rough. You know that the one with the flute, Lollipop Men's and all that. They mash it up, man. They mash the system up. The Sweeney's still on, and this Saint, that's still on. But the old stuff, you can't beat the old stuff. I remember going down the shop and buying fish and chips for £1. Fish and chips for £1. I remember getting on the bus, return, 20 pence, return. And now it's like £4 return. Some places, you know, but do you realise that everything's going up, but not your own wages? So what do you think about that? Everybody's getting poor, can't afford the heating, they can't afford the mortgage, they can't afford a cup of tea, they can't afford anything, they can't even afford the food. So what do? They go to shops and they look for the cheapest thing. You shouldn't have to look for the cheapest food to survive. You know what I think what should happen? I think because there's more of us than police and the other people, why don't all of us in the world take over the world? Hey? Take over the world. And how I would run it is, I would let everybody make a house for each person, a car for each person, and you have an allowance to get your food. So everybody have to work. Okay? Not on the social security and then just got their arms sitting up like that and relaxing. No, they got to work too. So if you get a car, he gets a car. If he gets a house, you get a house. That sound fair? So everyone's working. And you have off a Friday, Saturday, Sunday with your family. Good, isn't it? So why can't they do the same thing? You know why? Because the government are crafty. They want to suck every bit of penny out of your us. Yeah? That's what they're doing at the moment. The petrol's going sky high. If you're working, say if you're working in London and you're earning £1,000 a month while you're working. So you're going from Reading to London every day. That's bare money. And you're going to think, is it worth it, me working? And I have to go to London every day? No, it's not worth it. Right, I'm not going to make any more videos. Not until somebody says, make some more videos. Because you're good. You're good, man. You're good. Because there's a video on there now, there's a mate going, I think myself, and believe it or not, he's black. Okay, I have to go. See you later. Goodbye.